Eula. It's been a while since we've actually seen her face around here. At least for me, because I was gone for a few months. But hey, I'm back again and I have some good news because today is the day we're going to be doing the Eula damage showcase again. I've already done this a few months ago, but I decided to do another one once she gets a rerun. But as you can see, her rerun was in 3.8 and at that time I couldn't make any videos because I was on vacation. But now I'm back and I decided, hey, let's finish up the Eula showcase with some tips from you guys from the last video. Thank you all for commenting, it was actually really helpful. And I think today we can score a much bigger hit on bosses because of these tips you guys provided. I don't like dragging on for too long, so I think we're just gonna jump right into it. Let's go. Ooh, a big chest. Nom, 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 nom. Before we start though, let me show you guys what this new team is and the builds of every character. First off, we of course have our Eula level 90. Her weapon is still the R5 Serpent Spine, so not a 5-star, but you could still say it's a pay-to-win weapon. If I didn't have the Serpent Spine though, I would have gone with the Snow-Tombed Star Silver, which is a very decent 4-star weapon for her, especially with some refinements. Now onto her artifacts, she has a Pill Flame set with a bunch of crit damage on them. Let's have a look at our crit damage ratio. In this video, I'm going to focus more on the crit damage. And yes, I couldn't sacrifice more crit rate for more crit damage because my weapon is a Serpent Spine. I don't have any crit damage claymores. But yeah, otherwise my talents are 8, 8, 10, which is pretty decent. Now onto Raiden Shogun. We chose her for her skill and of course her talent passive, which increases our burst damage based on the energy cost of the elemental burst, which in Eula's case is 80, so you get around 20-ish% damage bonus on her burst. Now then onto her artifacts, we have a bunch of energy from the Severed Fate set and of course the Favonius Lance to funnel energy towards our Eula. Now onto our Mona, she has a Thrilling Tales for the increased attack for 48%, which is still an insane boost for any 3-star weapon. Her artifacts are the Severed Fate set, her talents 6, 8, 8. You could level her burst so you get a even bigger damage bonus, but for now it's fine at 8. Moving on, we have Bennett. Of course Bennett is Bennett. He's going to provide some insane damage boost with an Aquila Favonia. He's also C6, but it doesn't really matter for this playthrough, so that's about it for all the characters. Let's try them out and I'll show you guys how the rotations are going to go. And since we're trying things out, who else to go to but Mr. Masanori? It's been a long time. Have you missed me? That's a no. Alright, so what we're going to try and do is funnel all the energy. So now we have enough and I'll show you guys how the rotation goes if I don't die. Well, first you do Raiden and then you do Eula, one time her skill, and then we do, oh, I already freaked up my rotations. This is not good. But yeah, the rotation is Raiden E into Eula E into Bennett E and burst into Mona burst into Eula burst, and then her combo, which is 4 normal attacks, held E, and another 4 normal attacks. So let's try it out. So skill, 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 burst, burst. Oh, I messed up. I messed up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Okay. 480k, oh my god. I messed up the rotation, have no food, no buff, and somehow still managed to almost get the score of my previous video. So yeah, as you can see, this team has the potential of reaching, I think 700k? That should be possible, right? 700k? 800k? 900k? 1 million? We'll see how far it goes. So that was pretty good, but it can be better. So even though we started with Masanori, we're not going to end the fight with him, because even though he has minus 20 physical resistance, there are a few bosses that have even less resistance once they're stunned. First off is the Raiden Shogun with minus 60% all resistances once she is stunned, so once you break her shield. An even better option, although a bit trickier, is the Scaramouche boss fight, which after he gets stunned in phase 2 will have a minus 170% resistance. The only problem with Scaramouche is that you have to destroy his turrets with this team somehow. I can't get enough of this party setup screen. It's so good. This is the best thing Genshin has ever added. Boom, let's go. Shogun, I've come to fight. Whee. Ow. We're going to use a lot of healing food. And right now it doesn't really matter, but basically we want to lower her HP down and break her shield. What's also handy about these boss fights is the fact that you get all your energy back once her shield is broken.
Nope.
Come on, let's heal through it. Bennett healing OP. Okay, we got him. So, skill. skill, and then we go skill bursts. No, not skill. That is skill. No, I did it wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 520k. That's not that good. I messed it up. I'll take that from you. Thank you very much. Hey, a bow billet. So yeah, mission failed. We're gonna try it again. Okay, now we just have to play jump rope. Wee. I'm so good at this. So good at this. Skill, and then bursts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. 600k. I saw 600k in there. And just like that, without even using food, we've beaten our previous records. It's that easy. Now, how about we try this out at Scaramouche? Ooh, now I'm excited for this. You know, I've always liked this entrance. So serene, so mossy, and so naturey. It's beautiful. Anyways, we have a mission on our hands. Let's continue. Oh, this looks so good in the jungle. Oh, the mighty jungle. Wow. Alright. Hit me with your bullshit. Okay, we just have to come in the middle here and then click the burst and then hit both of them. Nice. And then hold the burst and I get that as well. Very nice. I'm getting better at this. Eula E, Bennett skill burst, Mona burst, and then Eula burst. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2. No, he dies too quickly. Don't tell me it's because of Bennett C6. It has to be because of Bennett C6, isn't it? So we've run into a little problem, and that is that we're doing a bit too much damage. After going through the footage, I found out that we are doing some insane melt damage because our Bennett is C6, which I can't do anything about because you can't turn off constellations. So I'm stuck with a melting Eula. Like, it's not bad, but it's not what I wanted to showcase. Okay, finally. Please, this time, just finish it in one go. Oh wait, Radiant Shogun could have done this the whole time? Oh, I didn't know that. I guess C6 Bennett is good for something. Okay, skill. No, it's the wrong... Oh god. It's the wrong way. I fricked it all up. 471k without the Mona buff and the Bennett buff. Let me just take the loot and then try this again because I suck so much. I don't really like gimmick boss fights. So here we are. Nice, just got it. Skill, we go up. Don't have to use our radiant skill again. We just do E. We go Bennett skill burst. We do Mona burst and then we do Eula burst. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, I shouldn't use that. Please don't kill it. Come on. 665,000. Alright, that's without any food buff, and that's holding back a lot of our attacks because otherwise he would just die. Oh, imagine if there was a level 100 Scaramouche and we could test it out on him. We would have easily gotten over 700, maybe even 800,000 without any food buffs. I guess that settles it. It's time for food buff, and I really hope we get more than 700k. It should theoretically be possible, right? You would think so. We are almost there, just a little more, just a little more. I'm losing my sanity. I've done this so many times. Like, actually send help. I just hope this works. Okay, now we just do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I love when attacks don't hit like they are supposed to, and I love when games have gimmicks. I love that as well. So anyways, I'll see you guys in a moment.
Reality is pain.
Do you know what is also pain? Your damn boss fight, man. I do not enjoy this. Oh no, and of course I don't have enough energy to use my... Oh god. Please. Why is this so annoying? Oh, and now he killed my Bennett as well. I actually can't. I have to take a break.
Eventually.
I'm back again after a nice, refreshing break. And our Bennett is still dead. Ah, I forgot all about that. Oh, yeah! Let me just quickly finish this and get the big number. I'm not as stressed anymore. I feel great. So I think now it's time we see how much damage we can do with food buffs. We just have to skill, break, and then 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Nice. Let's use the 5-star food buff. Make sure to skill, burst. Come on, burst. And then burst. 1, 2, 3. No. I killed him before the burst could release. This fight. Oh, how am I going to get the highest number if the boss is just gonna die before it? This team is actually too strong. I mean, what am I supposed to do if I just kill him before the cycle? It's so annoying. Well, I guess we're gonna try again and this time not finish our combo and see how high of a damage we can get. Skill, switch characters, go up. Use our burst, our Mona burst. And then our Eula burst. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Wait for damage. And then 1 hit. Pop. It did not crit, I think. Yeah, so it's 170,000 without a crit. I think even with a crit, we would get 600k max. So I think I'm just going to go to the Raiden Shogun fight because this fight is, well, he is just way too weak. There's no way for us to showcase the full power of Eula in this fight. So I guess we'll have to do it in the Raiden Shogun boss room. I'll see you guys there. Hey Shogun, your kid is too weak, so I've come to clap you instead. Stop. Right, time for jump rope, my favorite part. Nope. Oh, except I'm not good at it, but that's a whole different question. You don't have to be good for something to be your favorites. Get away. Come on. Okay, let's go. Okay, use that. And remember our combo. We do first Raiden, Gil, Bennett burst, Mona burst, Eula burst, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, and then another 1, 2, 3, 4. 800,000? 807,000? What? 807,000. My Eula build is way too strong, guys. She's way too strong. I mean, if we could have done that in the Scaramouche fight, I'm sure we could have gone way over 1 million because she has minus 60 resistances, but Scaramouche has minus 170%. So in theory, you should be able to hit 1 million damage. But yeah, my Bennett is C6, which kinda F's it all up because that means we do melt damage. And because of that, we do a lot more damage to the mech than otherwise. But it's so annoying though. It's just 800,000 is my new record though. I've never had 800,000 before. Let's have a look. Here. Look, Purveyor of Punishment. That's what it was called. 807,000 new records. Well, I'd say we've made a pretty damn good follow-up video for our damage showcase. We've improved our damage by around 300,000, which is pretty insane considering all we really did was just change our team up. And that resulted in such a big change. 300,000. That's nothing to scoff at. The 20% damage increase from Raiden Shogun, the almost 60% damage increase from Mona. Remember, her skill's only at level 8, which means at level 10 we could do even more damage. And of course Bennett. Bennett has always been a very strong character. But yeah, this combination of characters make a pretty nice team. They can literally slay gods. And again, just showing you guys, this is not really a nuke build, even though it's supposed to be a nuke build. Look at the crit ratio. It's still a pretty nice crit ratio. I mean, granted, we have the food buff of 12% crit rate, but even at 60% crit rate, I was still hitting a lot of crits. And remember, because my Bennett is C6, I dealt a bunch more melt and overload damage just from my Eula's basic attacks being pyro. Well, I'd say this was a huge success, and I think it's a great way to finalize this Eula damage showcase, which brings us to the end of this video. If you'd like to see more fun build videos like this, check out my other ones. I've posted a long time ago, but they're still relevant, I think. Also, if you really enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I'm at 680 subs right now. We're more than halfway to 1000. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. I really appreciate it. Now then, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Shioboo out. Ooh, a shrine.